Holy, holy, holy fudge. X-Men 97. Or should I say X-Force 97. This was a great episode. Honestly, like, when this episode ended, I was like, I almost like, obviously, I didn't cry. I don't really cry when I watch things, except for Titanic a long time ago. Um, but the ending was very like heartfelt and touching because I love the story that I love the through line of Cable being pulled between different timelines and how he never really gets to spend that much time with his parents is sad. And I love that they like kind of touch on that in certain moments and how he has to send them back to the past. Cause I'm like, yo, they can't keep messing up the timeline. There has to be some repercussions, which I'm sure we will see. But all I'm gonna say is this episode, from the moment it started, because I just like seeing Cable growing up. I like to see cool Cable growing up. I do. I understand seeing his growth as a child and stuff, but I just love seeing Cable just like as a character. He just looks cool to me. He is cool to me. I love it, and I love how tough he is because he had to be molded that tough. He had to be a little bit more um, cutthroat because he's born in this time of apocalypse. You know what I mean? Like it's terrible. So that's why he's like the way he is. And I love that in this episode, a decision is made about one of the characters having to be taken out. It's not even that they have to be taken out. It's that they have the opportunity to take someone who's does genocide, someone who's does so much things. They have them tied up, and Cable and the crew they take them out. And Jubilee she's like not she doesn't she's not having it. I mean, it goes down anyway because she doesn't have that power to stop it. But the point is, I respect the show so much for taking that character out because they could have made something happen. Like I was expecting maybe something to happen, like and I don't know, just something happened that distracts them, and then he runs away or flies away or whatever it may be. But no, the X Factor, not X Factor, X Force takes them out, and I'm like, wow, like it was refreshing, and I was happy to see it happen because I'm like, that's Cable would do that. That would be a call that he would make because he's born in this time where so many mutants are being taken out left and right, and of course, when you're in war, you have to make those executive decisions, and he does. He does. He says, this is my team. This is what I want to happen. So I'm happy about that. And this episode just flew by so fast. I know these episodes are only 30 minutes, but it flew by so fast that like I want to watch the next one right now. But I'm gonna wait. Like I like to watch it like every day at least, or at least every 2 days, whatever it may be. But the point is, when it was done, I felt like not even when it was done. You know what this show when I was watching it, for some reason I was like, why does this feel like a movie? You know what I mean? I know that they made X-Men Days of Future Past and different things like that, but it just feels like a movie. Like the storytelling is so good. They're pacing stuff well, even though it's only a 30-minute episode. It doesn't feel rushed, believe it or not. Like, and like here's the thing. Here's what I have to say. I shouldn't compare, but I have to. I'm a big Avatar fan. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Okay, I'm watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I'm watching like House of the Dragon. These are shows that I'm like kind of like in the carousel shows that I'm trying to watch every now and then. And obviously, House of the Dragon is an hour, so they're able to balance more stuff out. But the point I'm trying to make is Avatar is like an hour as well. Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix. They have not that much seasons to an episode, so they have to crunch the time, and it feels rushed. This is interesting to me because whenever I watch that show, because I know everything that happens in Avatar: The Last Airbender, I'm like I like it, but I'm like they're rushing so much stuff. I just feel like no payoff. You don't feel connected to the characters. How is it that this show is only 30 minutes per episode, and I feel connected to these characters? How are they doing that? You know what I mean? And I really think it all comes down to the writing and the pacing of the show because there's no way that a 30-minute episode like this should be making me feel the emotion and like I feel connected to the characters. Obviously, I know some of these characters from season one, so that helps. But the point is, it just uh, You know what it is? I think that they give each character their moment to shine in their own small ways, whether it be through action, whether it be through the character's needs or wants. You get to know what each character, what what matters to them, and I think that's what it is. Even in 30 minutes, you get to know what matters to who. We know that Cable misses his family. We know that Cable wants to end Apocalypse. We know his mission, and then Jubilee. She is trying to stand up for what the X-Men actually stood for. You know what I mean? And she wants to still protect her people. And there's just a lot of push and pull between people's actual morals, what they want, and then this time, just going to different times, and then the awesome variations of different type of X-Men. Like they got the X-Force. I love the intro of the X-Force. That was great. That was a great way to start the episode. And then you have X Factor. Like I love the different types of characters we're seeing, and I love the interactions. The interactions are very good, and yeah, I just feel like characters really get to shine in this episode, especially Jubilee. But like, I just and it's interesting because I know most likely the next episode is gonna go back to X-Men '97, but I gotta be honest, this X this X Force was strong. This is a strong episode. I wouldn't mind watching one more episode with X Force, or maybe split it in half X Force episode, half X-Men '97 episode, and then like have them meet in the timeline somehow. I don't know. That'll probably happen at some point. But I need an Apocalypse episode. I'm sure one of these episodes will be an Apocalypse straight episode. Cause I want to see what he's up to. I want to see what the bad guy's up to. I kind of like that we're getting these different point of views and different yeah, we're getting different point of views of certain characters, and it makes it very interesting to me. But I think that's it. I want to hop into the next episode. This is Deja Know the Name, Spread Love and Light, and let's sign off with the Slash.